Liverpool 3-2, and there were some mistakes. Some people are saying that the Ahmad that we're having right now after the AFCON is very different. There's a mistake Saint Lamens did, of which it cost them a goal. Now, out of the 14 matches under Michael Carrick, as I said on earlier, he has won 10 games, lost 2, and he drew 2. And let me brag kidogo, because I'm a Manchester United fan, that he's the only coach who has beaten big teams. He has beaten Arsenal, he has beaten Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester City. Yani amepiga teams zote kubwa, you know. So, Arocho, to you, and then we hear what Coach, I think, Michael Carrick had to say about Jana. Yeah, I'll start off with Arocho, and then we hear what Coach Michael Carrick had to say after yesterday's win.
Well, I think Carrick has just brought in fresh breath. What Amorim was not doing, I think he never gave the players that freedom to express themselves. Look at how the team is playing at the moment. Look at the way Mbeumo, Zesco, Cunha are performing. And at times I feel that coaches put a lot of pressure on players, which ultimately boomerangs on the team. This is the very, very same squad. I'm not seeing any player who has been picked elsewhere. The coach has just given players room to operate. You saw yesterday, was it Diallo who had a miss pass?
Yeah, it's
Diallo.
And he came back and even scored the winner. You know, at times coaches need to let players just do their stuff on the pitch, because the way Amorim was wired, in any case, he was the head coach yesterday, could have withdrawn Diallo the moment he gave a miss pass and Manchester United considered a goal. But you must trust your players, and the trust is now bringing a lot of success into the team. I'm seeing a Manchester United, they might not perform well in the Champions League next season because it's been some time before they played it, but the team is back. You can see confidence, you can see resilience, you can see even teamwork. There are times players don't just kick the ball, they play for their coach. When the coach shows you that I trust you, then you go into the pitch, you'll play your heart out to make sure that you reciprocate what the coach has done to you. So there's no magic that Carrick has done at Manchester United. He's just brought a very good atmosphere, the conducive atmosphere that Sir Alex Ferguson had. I think he's just picked some elements of management from Sir Alex Ferguson. But before I'm done with this, I'll also like to wish Sir Alex Ferguson all the best. He was taken to hospital yesterday from the stadium, and I read in the morning that he's recovered. And it's just showing how Ferguson is passionate with the team, and the spirit is still on.
Before I come to Annette and Leon, let's listen to what Coach Michael Carrick had to say about his win yesterday and the chance, the spot on the UEFA Champions League.
No, it's been a good run. I think you know, we've obviously beat some very, very good
Jana,
teams.
Annette naangalia.
I've won in other ways, but yeah, listen, I love doing what I'm doing. You know, it's a great position for me to be in. It feels pretty natural. If I'm totally honest, I'm not being blasé because it's a difficult role, but it feels that I've been here a long time in different times, on and off. But I kind of understand what it brings, and to be sat in this position is a good position to be in. Oh, I haven't gotten any updates, so I don't know the latest as we stand now. I did hear about it before the game, so I was aware of it before the game. All I can say is I wish him and thoughts. I was very kind of affected by it, you know, the news, and we just hope he's all right. I just don't know the latest, but we hope for him to be in good shape, and we wish him all the best. I'm certainly thinking of him, and hopefully the result, when he hears about it, you know, gives him a good boost. We'll have to wait and see, you know. All we can do, I think, when we came in, I think Champions League, to be honest, was a little bit in the distance, and we wanted to try and get back into Europe. So to be where we are, the one the players have put together with 3 games to spare is a good achievement. I see it as just being a step, though. You know, we're not over celebrating it, but whatever's going to happen is going to happen. You know, I can only do my best for the club and for the players, especially, and try and help them as best as we can, and then see what happens after that.
That it wasn't necessary to be 2-0 down. It wasn't necessary to lose this game today. Although United deserve to be 2-0 up. Let that be completely clear. But we conceded 2 goals, and they have a lot of strength. Let that also be clear. But 2 of them are definitely the set piece and the counter attack, and we fell in that trap with both goals. So the first one we conceded the set piece, and the second one we played through the middle where their players are sharp in the duels, and a great counter attack led to the 2-0. I did saw us in the first half coming in good positions, but that did not lead to anything. Well, a few shots, but nothing serious. And I said if we can combine coming in these positions with a bit more intent in arriving in the box, that's why I changed and brought Cody in, or not brought him in, but put him in a number 9 position. And then we are able to do more than only having ball position, and that's what happened in the second half. Also, of course, because we immediately found the goal because they misplaced the pass. Great finish by Dominic, but they misplaced the pass. And then you have your momentum on your side, and that's what we had in the second half, I think.
That was Coach Michael Carrick and onslaught, where he even admitted that Manchester United is good. But now let's move on, Arocho, for the race of the finals, UEFA Champions League spot. We're having Liverpool and Aston Villa. And I'll start with you, Annette. You've said your ball, Liverpool. Are you busy? Why are you saying?
Like the same thing Arocho said.
Yes.
This Premier League is overrated. Man City at a point this season, we didn't think would make top 6. We struggled. By the time we got to Caribbean mid-season, we were doing badly. Manchester United, by the time Carrick was taking it, and then walikuwa number 11 huko, number 10. They were playing
14.
up huko number 14. At the end of the season, they are finishing 3rd. Liverpool, look at this. Liverpool, by the time we were going to the middle of the season, they had considered sijui how many. Isak alikuwa shaumia, Salah alikuwa huko theatrics. So you can imagine this league, there's something somewhere that is, it is either very wrong or the league is being played only at the end of the season. Because I didn't expect Manchester United to finish in a Champions League spot. Before Carrick, I did not expect it. Man City, very, very terrible start to the season. I mean, Rodri was out. We didn't have Kinage. He came at the middle of the season. Yeah. Semenyo, imagine a Pep squad where somebody is signed and he plays 90 minutes consistently. It doesn't happen. So it means that either hii ligi kuna shida, and I think that's what European football taught us. I mean, other than Arsenal, who are probably the most consistent and were lucky to get good teams, everybody else thrashed. Chelsea, Liverpool, Newcastle, all of us were beaten in the group stage. Meaning either there's a very big problem in our league, Premier League, or there's something that we're not seeing. So definitely, Liverpool general is a top. I don't even know how they finished top 4. I can't even tell you. They played very bad football. When it's a long balls, kama wako Kenya, you know, it's like, why? There's a lot of running. Imagine they were depending on Ngamo is how old? On a teenager. I think he's a teenager. To bring a difference. That's how bad Liverpool, without Salah. And then, of course, they're having a bad season. Most of their key signings have flopped or injured. Okay. Salah is leaving at the end of the season. He picked up a hamstring. Ekitike is out for the next 6 months, I think, with an injury. Isak pia aliumia. Alitoka injury, akarudi tena akakuwa injured. So I think Liverpool, a dismal season. I think Aston Villa is one of the teams I thought probably, because they've had a consistent run. They're going to be in the Europa finals. I thought this probably would be their season to finish top 3. But it is what it is. The only team up maybe that are really fighting is Chelsea. Chelsea. So when Rosinia took Chelsea, they had really won. We thought this is it. But now Chelsea is depending on the FA Cup to book a Europa League spot. So it's bad.
It's bad. Yeah, and it's not easy. FA Cup here with Man City.
But Premier League, immense overrated.
Arocho.
Well, I think